Audio.
All right, here we are again. This is Brad and Mira for the Culture. I'm Brad Listi, and I'm here with my friend and co-host, Mira Gonzalez. Hello, Mira.
Hello, Bradley. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. I'm very pleased to announce that today's episode is brought to you by Tin House, publisher of a new novel called Wanting, the debut novel by Claire Gia. It is the official July pick of the Otherppl book club, and it is one of the most acclaimed debuts of the summer.
Wow. Sounds good.
Yeah. It's called Wanting. I'm going to be talking with Claire on the Otherppl show, not on Brad and Mira, but on the Otherppl show before too long. Again, the book is called Wanting, and it's about desire.
Really? It's about wanting?
Yeah.
Wow. What is she wanting?
It's about friendship. I haven't read it yet. It's on my, it's on my to-do list, but it's like, I think it's friends and desire and kind of like the insatiableness of human want.
Mm-mm.
People can never get enough.
Yeah, true. True that.
People are never satisfied.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very true.
I feel like I'm satisfied.
I feel satisfied in a lot of ways, but more money would be cool, having more money, there's several things that I can think of, but generally I'm satisfied, I would say.
Yeah, it's never going to be perfect, but so that's today's sponsor. And I also want to give a quick plug to my new company, which is going to be launching soon. Did you know that I'm starting a company?
I have heard through the grapevine that you're starting a company, but I do not know if our lovely listeners have heard that you're starting a company. Do you want to tell them a little about it, Brad?
Wait a minute. You've heard through the grapevine?
I've heard through the grapevine. There have been whispers among Silicon Valley elites, No, it is actually a good idea for a company, though, and you guys should all give Brad money for it.
Yeah, that's right. It's called Deep Dive, and we make, and by we, I mean me. Yeah. We make long-form educational audio courses. The debut course is called How to Write a Novel, and it features more than 50 hours of insight and instruction from dozens of today's leading writers.
50 hours. Wow.
More than 50.
Wow. That means that Brad sat in front of his microphone for a total of 50 hours, watching, editing, talking, doing all of this. That's a lot of work to put in.
While I was also producing 3 episodes a week.
Yeah, including this podcast that we all love, Brad and Mira for the Culture. I mean, I don't think that Brad will be teaching about cultural things just because that's really more my domain. But Brad does have a lot of insight about writing novels, I will say. I've never written one, and Brad has written one to several. At least one.
I've published 2 novels.
Published 2.
But I've talked to hundreds of novelists over the years. So that's coming soon. It'll be available via the Deep Dive app. I'm waiting on the app, which is kind of annoying. They're building it, and I can't get a straight answer about when it's going to be approved, or you just have to kind of sit there and wait.
Mm.
We'll be launching soon, and I've got to say, it's hard to start a company. I believe that I am exhausted and burned out for the first time in my adult life. I feel genuine burnout.
For the first time? You're almost 50.
I know. I turned 50 on August 1st, and I've never really had trouble waking up, in the morning. And lately I'm I just want to keep sleeping.
Bruh,
every morning.
You've never had that feeling before. That's psychotic, Brad. I have some of my earliest memories are being so tired that I don't want to wake up. Literally some of my earliest memories are having to wake up for school and being this is the hardest thing I've ever done.
Mira's been burned out since she was 4 years old, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, 100%. I've been burned out and ready to become an old person since I was in kindergarten. I've been all right, you know what? Time for the retirement home. Let's make some rice pudding. I need to sleep for a good 18 hours a day. And besides that, I just want to watch my stories. That's I've been burned out for a long fucking time. And this is the first time that you've had trouble waking up at fucking dawn. That's crazy.
Without an alarm. I'm just wait, I'm sleeping through it. I'm my clock is off. I think this vacation I took
ruined you forever.
Yeah, it fucked my life up.
That's insane. I mean, I certainly, if I go and travel, I feel I need whatever amount of time I spend traveling, that's how much time I need to recover.
Yeah.
And I've again always been this way my entire life.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like, and now I'm going to be turning 50, and it's like, if I'm burned out now, maybe it's like permanent. Maybe you're just burned out. Like, right? It's like all downhill. This is just how people feel when they get old.
I mean, like, count your blessings, because like, again, I felt that way since I was 4 years old. So like, you at least didn't feel until you're 50, but imagine how I'm going to feel when I'm 50.
Good Lord. I wonder what you're going to be like. What's your THC intake going to be as you age? Will you moderate it at all, or no?
I mean, I feel like when you get old, that's like the time to be the most stoned. Like, I feel like when I'm an old ass lady, like I'll be like high as hell and just fucking chilling, like just like high, like making some cute cakes, knitting, crocheting. I'll be doing the exact same thing that I do right now.
I was going to say,
I'll be doing.
I was going to say, there's nothing
there will
different.
be no lifestyle change.
No.
Literally zero.
You're living your dream of being a retired, old lady right now.
Yeah. It's what I've always wanted. I can remember as like a tiny, tiny child, like I would have like sleepovers at my great grandma's house, and like we would like weave baskets, and we would like eat hard-boiled eggs, and we would like fucking like knit, and we'd like watch like weird like The Young and the Restless or whatever. And I was like, this is the most fun that a person can have. This is the best time that I could possibly imagine.
I'm okay with it, except for the hard-boiled eggs. I find hard-boiled eggs disgusing. Eggs in general.
My great grandma was not a great cook. She was perfect in every other way, but she was not a great cook. No, she used to make macaroni and cheese with potato chips on top, which like as a kid I thought was really delicious, and now as an adult I'm like, what the fuck were you doing, great grandma?
That's kind of cool though.
It was delicious. I mean, she would like cook it like, you would with like breadcrumbs on top of mac and cheese, but it's like smushed up potato chips. There's probably something there.
What was her name? What did you call her?
Grammy Betty is what I called my great grandmother. But when my mom was little, it would be my mom's grandma, she called her Sweetie Pie. For some reason, everybody called her Sweetie Pie.
God.
No one remembers why.
How old were you when she died?
It was like not that long ago. I think I was like 27 or something like that.
Wow. You knew your great grandma until you're 27?
I absolutely did. Yeah, Grammy Betty. She was around most of my living life. I mean, she had my grandpa when she was in her senior year of high school and was barred from prom because she was pregnant. And then like my great grandpa went to World War II, and then he came back and became a terrorist for the IRA. And that was like a whole thing. And she had to smuggle him back to the United States and stuff like that. He died when I was like 18 or something like that. And like, yeah, I knew my great grandma until I was like my late 20s. She was like 95 or something like that.
So wait, was this your maternal line?
Yes. So this was my mom's dad's mom.
And so your grandma that just died, was she the daughter of this great grandma?
No. So it was my mom's dad. So like my mom's mom just died, and then her mom had been dead for a long time. And then my grandpa's mom is my great grandma who made the potato chips mac and cheese.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Young ass family. Really young.
That's what happens though. You have babies when you're like a teenager. You get to meet your great grandchildren.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, my great grandma's babies at 18, my mama's babies at 18. And then, I got a great grandma who's there for most of my fucking life.
So what else is going on? How's life for you? Are you good?
Life is okay. I would say I'm surviving, I'm living. I watched the Minecraft movie this weekend.
Oh,
that's the main thing I did.
That was your achievement?
Yeah, that was my main achievement this weekend, was watching the Minecraft movie, which was, I mean, it was completely insane. I couldn't follow I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what the plot is. But like Jennifer Coolidge was in it, and that was a surprise to me. I didn't know she was in it. And like, I do believe that she should be in every single movie. Like every movie should feature Jennifer Coolidge in one way or another. So I do appreciate that they did that.
You know that River has a Jennifer Coolidge t-shirt.
Oh my God. I need to have a matching one like right away. Like next time I see River, I need to be wearing a Jennifer Coolidge shirt.
Like, what was it? It was like this spring, one of Carrie's friends, like one of her girlfriends got River this t-shirt because River does like a very funny Jennifer Coolidge impression where he's like, wow, it makes me feel like the 4th of July. You know, that whole thing where she's like,
Yeah, he's like, I want a hot dog real bad.
yeah. So if you ask him to do this, he'll do it like very like earnestly, and it's funny. And so I think he did this for one of Carrie's girlfriends. And so she got him a Jennifer Coolidge t-shirt. And then it was like Wacky Wednesday or something at his little elementary school where like the kids get to kind of dress in a funny outfit or something. And we were like, dude, you've got to wear your Jennifer Coolidge t-shirt. We thought it would be so funny if he showed up to school in a Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh my God, amazing.
He wouldn't do it.
Wow. And this is a child who will show up to school in a full Spider-Man outfit on like a normal day.
Yeah, he would wear like a Spider-Man unitard in a heartbeat. But I think like he's at this age now. He's about to turn 10 in just a few days. And he is like very into girls, but like embarrassed. Like if I bring up any girl and I'm like, River, do you like Jennifer Coolidge? He'll be like, shut the fuck up, Dad.
That's such classic dad shit. Like when I was little, it would always be like, if I like brought up a male name, my dad would be like, so is that your boyfriend? It's like such just like embarrassing dad shit. Like, of course you're doing that.
It's a rite of passage. But I gotta say that, like going back to Minecraft, I feel kind of shocked that you're not like an expert Minecraft player with all the weed that you smoke.
I mean, it is kind of shocking even to me. And like, I do feel like I was missing out on a lot of the jokes just because I don't play Minecraft. Like, I feel like there's a lot of different like little like inside jokes for people who like play Minecraft. I have one experience with playing Minecraft, and that is a girl who I nannied for years and years, like got Minecraft like on her iPad, and we like I had it on my phone and we were playing in like the same world, and she just was like, okay, we need to make chicken towers. And so we would just make these big skyscraper towers that were every single floor was full of chickens. And that's all I've ever done in Minecraft.
Yeah. I think that, like I saw the Minecraft movie in the theater. I went with River because he's so into Minecraft, and I took him and, he met up with a friend.
That's very cute.
Yeah, it was very cute because these kids, like, I mean, it was like they're all screaming at the screen.
They go wild.
And it was funny to see. But I thought it was visually spectacular. Like seeing it on the big screen, it was very psychedelic. And I like the marriage of psychedelic content with like children's stories.
Yeah, really psychedelic, like children's movies. I do feel like it's good for children to watch really psychedelic, insane movies. I see that as like a deeply mentally ill person who watched a lot of psychedelic movies as a child. But
yeah, it's like Alice in Wonderland did it, like or Fantasia. Like there's like a precedent, but there are children's movies that don't incorporate any of this like psychedelia, and I think it's a mistake. I think you should, if you're going to do a kids movie, it should be a little trippy.
Yeah, it should be a little trippy. It should be a little like weird. I mean, I'm thinking of my favorite children's movies, and they aren't all like that, but like I think of like Lilo and Stitch, for example, is one of my favorites. And it is kind of trippy. It's like she's got an alien dog, like who is ruining Hawaii, and like the dog loves Elvis. I mean, it's like, it's trippy in plot, maybe not visually the way that Minecraft is.
Yeah. And I thought that, I got to say too, that I think the director, I mean, it's a well-cast movie. Like Jack Black was great. And like, what's his name? Who's the Kevin? Who's the big,
Jason Momoa.
Yeah. Jason Momoa was good.
He's really funny.
And, I think that the director of the Minecraft movie, he directed Napoleon Dynamite. And so there's kind of
Jared Hess.
Yeah. So there's like a Napoleon Dynamite sort of aesthetic to the movie, especially like the parts that take place like IRL. And I thought that worked. I was like, okay. But then I got curious because the IRL parts of the movie, I think it's supposed to be in a town in Idaho, which is where, what is his name? Jared Hess? Mm-hmm. That's where he's, I think, from. I think he's from Idaho, like in the boonies. And so it was kind of like a stand-in, I would imagine, for whatever his hometown is. And yet I was like, it seems sort of weird. I was like, is that really Idaho? And I looked it up, and it turns out that the Minecraft movie was, I think, filmed in New Zealand.
Whoa. So New Zealand, like, they just made it look like Idaho. Right. That kind of makes sense. It was sort of uncanny, and kind of like it felt like it existed. It kind of like Napoleon Dynamite. It kind of felt like it existed in like
its own universe.
Yeah, like exactly. Like it was like its own thing. And it was kind of like just a trippy, like nonsensical world in general, in that like like the beginning of the story is like the mom of these two kids has died, and so the older sister is taking care of the younger brother, but the older sister is like 14, like she's like actually a child,
Yeah.
and like has like a job, and like then he like befriends Jason Momoa, who like owns like a video game store, but suddenly they're like best friends, like, and like Jason Momoa is like basically a child also. Like it is like, even before they go into the Minecraft world, incredibly trippy and seemingly a lot about child labor.
I was going to say, like, this Minecraft is the movie is basically about parentless children going to work in the mines.
Yeah, it's about how like the children yearn for the mines. It's like you have like a like baby like child Jack Black like showing up to the mines with like his little hat on and his like little like whatever pick, and like the people being like, no, you don't get to come in here, and then him going as an adult and being like, hell yeah, like you get to go be in the mines now.
Right. They're trying to sell kids like, hey kids, it's great to work in the mines. You got to try it sometime.
I mean, they're small, you know, they could probably get into like the little tunnels of the coal mine, really, like, you know, it might be a good idea. Let's get some kids in those coal mines. Worked in the past.
Shout out to coal miners. Like, there really is not a worse job than coal mining.
Truly, I cannot think of a job that like, I mean, like, an oil refinery seems pretty bad, but like coal miner seems a lot fucking worse.
I can't imagine like just getting up every morning and being like going down there to hammer at the.
And it's like the spaces that you have to get in to be a coal miner. It's not like a whole ass cave. It's like you're like hunched over in these like little fucking tunnels and shit. It's fucked up.
So you want to hear like a fucked up story from my youth?
Obviously, yes.
So when I was a nerd in like 7th grade, there was this, I realize now he was gay, but there was this science teacher who was sort of like fabulous. And he like, everybody loved him because he like his classroom was just like wall to wall, like aquariums and terrariums and like creepy crawlies and spiders and lizards and shit. Like he was like so into like biology, and like his, you know, the classroom was entertaining to be in. And he had like blonde spiked hair, and yet he lived with his mom. It was just, you know, it was all. But he was a nice guy, I guess. And he had this thing called the Naturalist Club. And if you were a member of the Naturalist Club, you could go on these like field trips. And I was like really into it. I was like, I want to go. And we went to the, God, what was it called? It was called the Marengo Caves.
Whoa.
Because I'm in Indiana, you know, and
right.
You go down to like southern Indiana or maybe even into Kentucky, and you go on a tour. And like, I mean, like the most like central casting hillbilly leads you on this tour. He's like, all right, everybody. And you're like putting on waders, or do we put on waders? Like we were wading up to our chest in like freezing water.
What the fuck?
And we go down into this cave, and like you're in there, and like you're like, it's like, don't get lost, you know, like you got to stay in a human like train because
oh my God, that seems unsafe.
I'm telling you, it's like pitch black unless you have like your headlamp on. But like he did it where we were in the cave, and he like had everybody turn off their headlamps, and then he turned off his, and like he had us like put our hand in front of our face. Like you couldn't even, you know, it was that level of darkness because
holy shit.
Yeah. So anyway, it's super cool to be in a cave in a way, or at least it was at that age for me. But like, I'm in this like human train, right? Like person to person, like you have your hand on the person's shoulder in front of you. And there's a part of the tour where we had to like get on our bellies and like army crawl.
Oh my God, no.
Through like a little like hole that was like the size of like, I don't know, like a manhole cover almost, you know, it was like
Dude.
that. And the kid behind me was heavyset.
Oh no.
I totally forget his name, but he was also claustrophobic.
What the fuck? Why did they bring the fat claustrophobic kid into a fucking cave?
He started having a panic attack, and he's behind me. He's like, I can't move. You know? And I'm like I'm like, you know, calling out for the teacher. I'm like, hey, and like the hillbilly is like, one second, you know, I'll have to go in there and fish him out. You know, like.
Did he have to like go like back through that tunnel like to get out?
I don't even remember. I just remember being like, what? Like you look back on it. My parents just like put me on a bus down to the Marengo Caves, and I'm like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
It was the Wild West back then. Just like, oh yeah, just fucking send these kids through like a tiny fucking tunnel in this cave. I mean, that's how that fucking soccer team got stuck down there.
Listen, when I was a child, Mira, you know, like we literally left our house at like 9 o'clock in the morning and didn't come home until dark. And like I fell through frozen ice 3 times as a child.
What?
Yeah, I lived in Wisconsin. I mean, this is when I was in elementary school.
How did you not die?
Because somebody like fished me out or I crawled out. But like I'm playing hockey on these frozen ponds and creeks, and just you fall in, and it's like freezing water. You're trying to claw your way out.
Dude,
yeah,
that is fucked. Like I like have lived my entire life in Los Angeles County, where there's no snow, there's no ice, but I've still watched multiple videos on how to like get out if you fall through ice because it scares me so bad.
How do you do it? What are you supposed to do?
So you're supposed to, first of all, like calm down and not hyperventilate. You're supposed to put your arms on the ice and then kick your feet up in the water until you're sort of parallel with the ice, and then do as much surface area as possible as you're crawling off the ice. You kind of have to like get your like whole body on the ice and crawl so that it doesn't like, break again.
Yeah.
So if I ever fall through ice in Los Angeles, I won't know what to do.
Yeah, I get Instagram ads for like this thing that can like shatter your window if your car goes off the road into like a body of water.
I mean, that like you're not supposed to do that, are you? Like
it's like a pressurized like rod. It basically like fires like a metal cylinder at your window and shatters it no matter how much pressure. Like
but then won't like the water just fill the car and then you'll like drown? Like the pressure of the water like coming at you, how would you swim out?
I guess, it would have to be, you have to be able to punch that window out. It's like the water's coming in anyway, but you can't roll your window down because the motors aren't working.
Right.
And you can't open the door because of the pressure. So you need to shatter it.
But if you were to shatter it, the water would just come in so fast from the window. Like how would you'd have to wait for like the pressure to equalize in the car and then swim out.
I guess. I don't fucking know. It just seems like
I would just die.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you're in that situation, you're probably dead anyway, but it's just these, for some reason, the algorithm wants me to know about this product.
They want to sell you things because you fear dying in a horrific manner, which, I guess is a good selling point.
Yeah, it's a good business. Maybe I should somehow integrate that into my new business. So speaking of being in peril, I went to the movie theater this weekend.
Wow, you've been seeing a lot more movies lately than in the past.
Well, my daughter was kind of like told me that that's what she likes to do with me. She's like, we need to see more movies together. I think it's like we sit in a dark theater. She loves movies, but it's also like she didn't have to talk to me.
I love seeing movies. Like I love seeing movies like by myself. It's one of my favorite things. Like just going in there and getting like a popcorn and a fucked up Diet Coke and just like enjoying a movie by myself. I get it. And also maybe she doesn't want to talk to you.
It's a nice way to like quote unquote do something with another person without actually having to interact with them, Yeah.
It's a nice way to like, if there's awkward silences or something like that, you can really get past it by just being silent for 2 hours.
Yeah. So I went and saw Superman with my whole family.
Woke Superman.
I got to say it was a ridiculous film. Like I'm watching on social media how this film is like everyone's raving about it, and all the comic book nerds are like, Superman is back, like James Gunn. I think that's who directed it. They're like DC, like these people geek out on this stuff, and I'm like,
they'll geek out on anything. Like it doesn't matter what it is. They'll be like, oh my god, like fucking superheroes. Like they just love it.
So like the Dark Knight, like that cycle of Batman movies, the one with like Heath Ledger won like an Oscar, posthumously for that. But like that was like a comic book movie that I could enjoy. That was like for adults.
Yeah, I was like the beginning of the end. It was like we got one good comic book movie, and then there was like the Spider-Man with Willem Dafoe, and then everything sucked after that because those were too successful. Okay,
so if that's like the high watermark, this new Superman movie is like the Minecraftification of a superhero movie. It's totally juvenile and bonkers, and like the plot makes no sense, and there's like pocket universes and a weird green baby. And
I hate to tell you this, but that like is every superhero movie at this point in time. I think they're all like, it's more like the Minecraft movie has been like superhero movie-ified.
Yeah, it's just like, it's so juvenile.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, okay, so if these are for kids, great. But like my precedent was like, oh, these superhero movies, comic book movies are sort of crossover. Like adults can enjoy them too.
Yeah. Stupid adults.
Yeah, exactly. Like people who are like in a state of arrested development and who just can't let go of like their comic book childhood. But it's like, I don't mind a comic book movie if it's done well, but like this to me, like I'll say this, like I thought the casting and the acting was decent. Like I thought the Superman guy was like a good Superman, and the Lois was like, yeah, it was like kind of uncanny. She had some like Margot Kidder vibes from like the original Superman, but she wasn't bad, you know. But then there were like these goofy like side characters, and there was a dog. There's like Super Dog named Crypto.
Oh, that's canon, right? Isn't that like that's a thing? Superman has like Crypto the dog.
I guess, but I'm like, dude,
I mean, it's stupid, but it's like a thing.
I guess, and it was like it must have been like a digital dog because like there was,
I'm sure.
I mean, obviously it was flying, but I'm just like, it looked like fairly realistic.
And maybe they did that thing where they put him in a suit with like little balls on it or whatever, and then like animate that.
That's probably what they did. Like they did that. They did that to Alec Baldwin. Remember that in the Baldwins?
See, like the thing about this Superman movie is like a lot of people have been saying, and it seems good that like it's like woke Superman. It's like very like pro-Palestine, anti-Israel. I love that. That's great. It is not enough to convince me to watch a Superman movie. I just not.
I was getting more like, I guess it could be considered like a Palestine story or whatever, but I think it's also like Ukraine. Like you could easily make the argument that it's like a proxy for like the Ukraine, like the Russian invasion of Ukraine. It's just basically like a hostile superpower, like just rolling tanks over the border essentially. But I don't know. I thought like I sat through it. I'm glad the kids had a good time, but like I walked out of it just like I am so fucking alienated by all of this. I have no idea what is appealing about this to anybody over the age of like 12.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's really bizarre. I have like one friend who likes Marvel movies, and he's always trying to convince me like fucking this or that movie is actually good, or like, you know, this one's different than other Marvel movie. They all fucking suck. Every single one sucks. They're all terrible. I always get mad at him for trying to convince me that any of them are good because I've been tricked too many times.
Maybe we should go to a movie. We can come with my family. You and me and Evan can go see.
Oh, that sounds fun. I would go with you and Evan. That's like next time you guys go to a movie. I mean, what I really want to do is take Evan to a concert. I mean, you guys are getting all these good tickets to Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo or whatever. And I get where your wife, you know, wants to go to the concerts too. And so she's taking her daughter, whatever. But invite me next time.
Yeah, I don't know what the next concert will be. I feel like maybe Dua Lipa if she comes through town.
That one's like less exciting for me. But like, okay, like next time Chappell Roan goes on tour, I will be spending a hideous amount of money on tickets, and I'm sure that Carrie and Evan will be going because they got tickets for somehow, and I will see them there.
What is the like? Why would like? What's the difference? Like, what is it about Chappell Roan that makes it like worth it to you?
I like her music more than like Dua Lipa. I mean, like Dua Lipa's music's fine, but also Chappell Roan just puts on a really good show. Like she's like a really good performer, and like she's got crazy costumes, and like her songs are like very fun live. They have like a very like it's very like show focused music. It's like the kind of music you can really dance to. Like I think it'd be a very fun concert.
All right. Maybe I'll be the one to take Evan. I never get to do this shit. I'm always like, yeah, you can, you know, because Carrie like genuinely enjoys the music. But at some point, I want to be like the dad at the Chappell Roan show. I'll just be head bobbing with my arms folded.
You're going to have to learn the lyrics to Pink Pony Club and sing along to it, and we'll film you and get a viral video. Like, oh, like middle-aged dad sings along to Pink Pony Club, supports daughter.
Little like shoulder shimmy. Like a
you guys can't see, but Brad is kind of practicing his little concert dance. Like it's very subtle, but he's sort of doing like a little head bob shoulder move. I think it'll be good.
Creepy guy at the Chappell Roan concert.
Creepy guy. I mean, when I went to see Taylor Swift, there were a lot of dads who were just like drinking beer and just kind of like sitting while their daughters are like standing up and crying and screaming. And they're just like, all right, well, yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I follow Dua Lipa on Instagram, and so I'm watching these. What was this video that got served to me? And she's like in a meet and greet line, and there's like a middle-aged guy who's like having her sign his arm, and you can tell she's just like trying so hard to be a pro, and she's like, "Okay, thank you very much." And then he's like,
"Oh my god!"
And then he's like, "Can I have a hug?"
Jesus Christ. Christ.
Yeah, I was like,
That is
oh.
either someone who's like gonna attempt to kill her, or it's like the person who runs her biggest fan page, and he's like just like a very strange gay man.
I cannot imagine the amount of creepy dude energy that must come at these female pop stars.
I mean, they have whole security to avoid it, right? Like they're paying like entire security companies to like make sure that these dudes aren't doing weird shit to them.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to stay away. You just can't. But I mean, she gave him like a one arm. She gave him like the one arm hump. But what I would be scared of is he's going to attack me.
Yeah.
Like this dude's going to grab on, just not let go.
I mean, that happened to like Gigi Hadid once, where like a guy just like came up behind her and like hugged her and like lifted her off the ground, and like she really elbowed the shit out of him and like kicked him and got out of it before her security guard could even get to her, which was impressive. But it's a thing. I mean, if it's a thing for normal women, it's a thing for Dua Lipa for sure.
Good God. Yeah, I saw that clip of Gigi Hadid. I didn't realize that was her. I just saw that clip where the guy like lifts her up. Yeah,
like off the ground. And she like just like goes into self-defense mode and like fucking kicks the shit out of him, which was like really cool of her.
What the fuck is these? What is your problem?
Yeah, like what makes you do that? Like what is the why?
Or like what makes you stand in a meet and greet line at like age like 44 to meet Dua Lipa? Like
leave it for the 10-year-olds. Like what the fuck?
Go to the concert. I mean, if it's fine to like the music, go to the
fine.
Concert, and she's hot. Like there's no question, but like there's a way to experience that without like devolving into stalker mode.
It also like costs a bunch of money to like go into the meet and greet lines. Like you have to like pay for that shit.
It's got to be like a rule. She's going to have like a rule, like no hugs unless you're like, you know, it's like a Make-A-Wish kid or something. Like that's it.
Right. Like, I mean, because it's like a literal child, like you'd probably want to hug them, but then it's like a no hug rule might have to be implemented because of weird fucking dudes like that.
Is there any celebrity that if you met that celebrity, like would you ask Taylor Swift for a hug? I guess it's different if it's a woman.
I would meet Taylor Swift, but I would not ask her for a hug. That would be really weird. I'd ask for a photo.
Maybe a photo. I don't think I would even do that. I don't think I could ask for a photo.
I mean, if it was like in a situation where a photo is like appropriate, like meet and greet or something like that, then I'd be like, yeah, a photo. You know, I don't need like a hug. Like that's fucking weird, you know. But if I just like met her on the street or something, I probably wouldn't even ask for a photo. Just people need to just like learn how to be normal.
Just say hi. I like your music or whatever. Just don't even talk to them. They don't want to be talked to. It's like it's not even. There's no way to have that be an ordinary, candid human exchange unless there's no like contrivance to it. Like you just bump into them like as you're like turning a corner or something. Then it's hey, oh my God, you know?
Yeah. And even for like a Taylor Swift, it's like that's like she gets so much of that. She's not going to want it anyways. You might as well just be like silent about that. If it's like an actor who's like a smaller actor who's like maybe been in like a movie that you liked or something, generally speaking, I think that they do actually like it if you're like, hey, I love doing that movie, see ya. Like if it's like not an extremely, extremely famous person. But besides that, like, no.
Yeah, if you're like a mid-range celeb and you're out in public, I think that's got to be like part of the psychological makeup of that experience. It's like you're sitting around going, does anybody recognize me? Do they know it's me? Do they know who I am? They
like it when you do.
Yeah, because it's like, oh God.
Because they're not sick of it yet.
Or they're just like, thank God. Like, thank God. Like this person.
Yeah, someone recognized me.
Someone recognized me. So speaking of celebrities, I have a couple of like just general thoughts here at the outset. First of all, it's hard not to like go online without seeing a story or like a set of photos of some celebrity taking like I guess you would call it like a yacht vacation.
Yeah, what is up with this? I've been seeing the same thing. Like, why are they all on these fucking boats?
I mean, I don't think it's entirely new. I mean, celebrities have been going on yacht trips for a long time, but it just feels like it's really become like the only option. Like every summer, you've got to A, fly to Europe.
Yeah.
B, like charter a yacht, or I guess if you own a yacht, take your own yacht. And then like putz around the Mediterranean and like post the shit out of it on Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, that's like for some reason, if you're rich and it's like you have to spend $1 bajillion doing that. Like you have to like, I mean, like how much is it to rent a fucking yacht?
Well, I was reading like Joe Rogan. Took his family on like an Italian yacht journey off the coast of Venice. I guess like coming in after he's like mad that he didn't get invited to the Bezos wedding, so he's like coming in to like try to recreate it. But I was reading the story. It costs like the yacht that he chartered costs $650,000 a week.
What the fuck? That's so much fucking money.
And you got to believe he's out there for like 10 days, right? He's not going all the way to Italy for like a week. He's going there for at least 10 days at sea.
Holy fuck, dude. It's like, they could just have like, why could they just be at like a resort? Like some kind of like, they could just rent literally an entire resort.
You could buy a fucking house in Italy.
Yeah. You could buy a house.
And then sell it.
And then sell it on a profit. It's insane. And like, why a boat? Of all things, I fucking hate boats.
Yeah, I mean, I see it was like Reese Witherspoon, obviously Bezos, all the billionaires. This is what they do. Like if you're a billionaire, you're in the Mediterranean in the summer and you're summering off the coast of Europe and you're kind of like popping around from like, what is it? Like the Côte d'Azur to like the Amalfi Coast and all points in between. But I guess like I'm trying to make sense of it. And I think like if there's one central reason why celebrities are all doing this and like flushing all this money down the toilet to rent like huge luxury yachts, it's simply because they keep seeing other celebrities doing it on Instagram.
Right. Because like there's no way that every celebrity loves being on a yacht that much. Because it's just like it can't be that appealing to every celebrity. I feel like it's got to be like some kind of like just wanting to keep up with the other celebrities.
Yeah, it's a flex. It's like, oh, look at me. I'm in my private universe. I'm on a boat with an infinity pool and a helipad and like a 35-man crew who is at my beck and call, and I can go anywhere I want and like look at me, and it's like the selfie and they're spinning around and they're like, you know, riding jet skis or whatever the fuck, and it's like
all of which you could get not on a boat.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be on a boat for 2 weeks.
I mean, boats fucking suck. Like, you're just like on this thing and it's like moving constantly. You're always kind of like a little sick because you're in constant motion. Like, it's like sunny. It's all you can see is water. There's no like cool sightseeing. It's just ocean. Like, what's the point?
Yeah. And it's like, I kind of get like going to a hotel or like a resort for like somebody who's really super globally, famous, like, I don't know, like George Clooney or Brad Pitt or some shit. Like those people go to a resort. Like that would be a nightmare for them. They would be mobbed.
Go to get an Airbnb.
Yeah. But so that's what I'm wondering. It's like, okay, so then you can rent a house, which I think they sometimes do. And there are like ultra luxury options, right? Like you can rent.
Yeah.
Like,
you could rent a mansion with the staff and like all that shit. And it would still be less than a fucking boat.
But the boat is like, well, and the other thing too is like, you could just go on vacation to some place that nobody goes.
Right.
Like if you really want your privacy, which is what like renting a yacht seems to like speak to, like, I just don't want to be bothered. I want to have my own privacy. And like, right. I get it. Like you don't want to have people taking your picture everywhere you go and like getting hounded in the streets or whatever. That would suck. That wouldn't be much of a vacation. But it's like, you're also choosing to go to Europe.
Right. Like go somewhere else.
Go to Cambodia. No one will fuck with you. Like you maybe like 4 people. So it's like, it's this weird thing where it's like, they want to be near people who know who they are.
Right.
But they want to have like
seen.
Yeah. But they want to be able to flex and be like, yeah, I'm having dinner here in Portofino, but I'm going to go take a dinghy back out to my ultra luxury yacht.
Right. It's like they want to be seen, but they don't want to like actually be near the plebes. Like they want to like make sure that like they're like in this kind of like floating vessel, like away from the plebes, and like they don't have to like actually interact with the poors, but like the poors can see them.
That's right. The poors can like see them fleetingly from shore. Like, oh, there they are on their $650,000 a week boat. Like imagine going on a 2-week summer holiday to Europe where your accommodations alone cost $1.3 million.
Also, you can be on a boat for 2 weeks. Why? Why do that? It's not fun. It sucks. They have a pool on their boat, even though they're in the ocean. How does that make any sense?
I guess like you want fresh water. You don't want the salt water on your skin.
Then it's like, okay, why not a pool on land? What's the point?
I feel like celebrities should start chartering submarines. I think that's what we're headed towards.
like little ones that are controlled by Xbox remotes and implode once they get to the ocean floor.
That's right. Homemade. Jeff Bezos, what's his Blue Origin? Like that could be part of the Blue Origin. He'll go to space and he'll take you to like the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, and you can take like selfies in like a grim pressurized tin can at the bottom of the ocean with no light.
Just like Reese Witherspoon, like sweaty. It looks like Das Boot. She's just like sweaty in a submarine. Like
just sweaty. It smells bad down there. It's hot. They're just like cramped. They can't even like stand up fully.
Hot girl summer. Hashtag submarine.
A bikini in a submarine. You're freezing to death.
You're just in total darkness.
Yeah, we need to like somehow hype it up and make that cool because I feel like it would at least result in like a lot more like deaths like of like celebrities who are doing that, you know? Like a submarine seems like a lot more dangerous than a yacht.
I can't imagine anything worse than taking a submarine for like a long trip. Like I had a cousin he was in the Navy. He was like a nuclear physicist, like super brainy.
Whoa.
Naval scientist kind of guy. Like he's got like 5 degrees, but he's just a brilliant guy, and he was on these subs and he would leave and he'd be gone for like 3 months.
Dude.
And you're just living on that fucking submarine with like 100 dudes.
Does the pressure like do anything like to your body? Like did he have to like, did his muscles like atrophy or something?
I just can't even, I think just like the mental health part of it, like not seeing daylight or breathing fresh air. Like it was just,
they just didn't even come up. They were just down there for fucking months. That's horrifying.
Yeah. It's like, that's the fuck, there's people down there right now.
Jesus Christ. It's like, that sounds horrifying. And frankly, like the ocean is none of my business. There's a lot of ocean. There's a lot of scary shit happening down there. I guess I like watching videos of like scary ocean shit, but mostly I'm like, I don't want to go near that shit. I don't want to see a whale. That sounds scary.
Yeah, I follow this account on Instagram that just shares like videos of like supposed like UFO sightings. I love that shit where it's like some guy's like, look at that. What is that, Ma? Just like shaking in his backyard. Like there's like 5 lights just like
Get
twirling.
out here, Ma.
Ma, what is that?
There's a UFO.
Yeah. And, but there's one of these videos was like theorizing that the aliens, you know, they're here, and the way that they avoid detection is that they somehow have like set up shop under the ocean. Like they fly in, and then their ships can actually go subsurface below the sea, and they hide there.
I guess if I were like an alien trying to hide on the planet Earth, like somewhere like in the middle of the unexplored ocean might not be the worst idea. That's like probably like one of the like less likely places that anyone would find you. Imagine
being on a submarine, like you're a Navy officer, and you're on a submarine and you run into like the alien base undersea.
And then you go home and you have no proof of it. You're like, I saw an alien base undersea, and everyone's like, okay. Like,
listen,
you all right, buddy?
These pilots, these naval pilots and Air Force pilots, like
they see weird shit
all the time. Yeah, a lot of these videos, it's like some dude in the military, like being trailed by like a flying saucer.
Yeah, there is that one video that's like really insane, trailed by like whatever those pill-shaped things are.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, aliens.
That would be so cool. Like right now, at this like completely fucked up moment in history, if like suddenly there's just a spaceship. Like imagine Trump trying to like interact with like, you know, celestial beings.
I mean, God, they really should not land right now because we would not be showing them our best.
They're probably here to save us. I think that's my hope, is that like aliens, like if they're...
That's your hope, is aliens? That's your like, everything else is fucked. If the aliens come here, we'll be okay.
Well, I mean, I think the kind of popular narrative is that they're here to like harvest resources and to like obliterate us.
Right, but that's a very human way of thinking.
Yeah, I'm like, if anyone is, or if there are any beings that are sophisticated enough to like travel galaxies and somehow they've mastered the speed of light and all this stuff, they've got to be at a level that we have like no concept of. And they would come here and see us as like total primitives.
Yeah.
And they would probably have like such a deep understanding of the universe and life itself and all this stuff that they would be like, yeah, these people are going to nuke themselves. They're frying their own planet. Like, we got to help them. Trump is the fucking leader of the free world.
What if the aliens are all just as dumb as us?
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's not good. And seems certainly possible. So speaking of things that seem alien to me,
Whoa.
Wimbledon happened this week, and a lot of celebrities descended upon Wimbledon because apparently celebrities love tennis now.
Well, this is the other thing. This is part of the tour, I feel like. And Wimbledon is a tennis tournament for people who are totally out of the loop. But it's a tennis tournament at the All England Club outside of London. And it seems like, all the celebrities go to Europe for the summer. Anybody with a lot of money goes to Europe now for vacation. Like they're not going to like Scottsdale or Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Like people are like, yeah, we're fucking getting out of here. We're going to go to Italy. But it seems like they do their time on the yacht or wherever, and then they have to make an appearance at Wimbledon so that they can be photographed. Like all these guys, you have to wear a fucking suit to a tennis tournament in the summer. That's like my nightmare, to sit outside in like humid summer weather in like a suit for no reason. I don't know. What's the point of this?
It does seem awful to wear a suit. Although I do like I feel like the fact that people have to wear fancy outfits like makes the sport a little bit more appealing to me. It's like, okay, well, Wimbledon sports, who cares? But I do get to see some people in cute dresses.
Yeah, it's like Coachella for like the aristocracy.
It's like the Kentucky Derby for people who are like not quite fancy enough for the Kentucky Derby. Like for people who are just like not like fancy rich people, but like celebrity rich people. That's like Wimbledon.
Yeah, I feel like Wimbledon's fancier. The Kentucky Derby is sort of like a black tie affair for like rednecks or something. But
right. It's for like people who are like very wealthy in like North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like people who have like slave money or something.
Yeah, right.
Former slave owners.
Former.
I mean, do you think the fact that like it's tennis maybe plays a role in why they all go to this specifically? Because it's really easy to follow. It's just like there's no rules really. You just like can easily understand the rules like no problem.
Yeah, you don't have to be like a rabid sports fan to like comprehend tennis.
Yeah, it's just a ball going back and forth. I mean, maybe everyone wants to like, I don't know, cosplay like they're in challengers, which I understand.
I love Zendaya.
Me too. God, doesn't she just seem like nice and fun and like just like a cool person?
Yeah, I want to be friends with her.
Me too.
You want to know what I do? I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this, but like if I am thinking about a person, usually it's like a public person. It could be somebody who's political. It could be somebody who's in entertainment, just anybody like that who I don't know, but who is for some reason like in my like field of awareness, either intentionally or just because they're just inescapable, which is usually the case. I will sometimes do this like thought experiment where I'm like, okay, if I was just trapped on a desert island with this person, like, would we kill each other? Or, you know what I'm saying? Would it end in cannibalization? And like, let's say you had to spend like 2 years marooned on an island with this person. And then eventually there would be a rescue boat, but you wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But it would totally be like that. What was that Tom Hanks movie where he's on the island?
Yeah, fucking Castaway.
Castaway. It'd be like Castaway, and like you're just on this island. You got to sort it out. There might be some like natural like fruit growing, but that's going to be your food. And then you got to learn how to spearfish and build shelter against the storms and all this stuff. And what would happen? Like, would you kill one another, or would one of you get homicidal, or would you end the time together like bonded like family?
I feel like if I was stranded on a desert island with one other person, if you were to kill that person, you would go insane because then you're alone. And being in solitary confinement like that is like makes anybody lose their fucking mind. That's why Tom Hanks had that, volleyball that had a face on it. Like, I feel like even like if it was like Donald Trump himself, I probably wouldn't kill him just because like I would go insane if nobody else was there.
And like, how long would it take before people start fucking? That's another question I have. Like, if you're trapped on an island,
not very long, honestly. I think like having watched Love Island, 2 seasons of it now, a show in which people are put in a villa in Fiji, have no access to phones, internet. They don't get to listen to music. They don't get to drink alcohol. They don't get to know what time it is. They don't get to know what day it is. Like, they are fucking within a day. So like, and they have cameras on them. So I have to imagine the fucking happens really fast.
Like, what if I was on an island with like Bob Dylan?
How quickly would you be fucking?
Yeah. Would I fall in love with Bob Dylan? I do think I would get along with him. I think he's got to be like an incredibly hard person to access. Obviously, he's not going to be like buddy with anybody.
Right.
But if you just had him like isolated, I bet you he's hilarious.
I just think of like The Lighthouse. Like, I feel like any like stuck on an island with like another famous person, it would end up being like The Lighthouse, especially you and Bob Dylan. Like, you would end up like doing fucked up dances and like crying at each other and just like losing your mind just slowly. Like,
yeah.
Like, sometimes it would be fun, and other times you would be just like so mad at each other for like the weirdest reasons.
We'd be playing music together. I'd be like banging conch shells together while he sang.
He'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, Brad."
Let's just play Desolation Row, Bobby. Come on.
Like, if you don't stop banging the coconuts together, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
But I will have like these sort of like, this thought experiment. I will sit around imagining this, and I'll be like, man, by the end of it, like me and Bob, like the boat would come and we'd be like sort of sad that it was over. Like we got to know each other so well.
Who would you like want to be on a desert island with?
Well, I think the reason I was thinking of Bob Dylan is just because I was just like so curious. Like, how would that go? Would he just be like, fuck you, get away from me?
What if it was Alec Baldwin?
Oh, I would get along with Alec for sure. But he might kill me.
Yeah, I feel like Alec wouldn't get along with you or anybody. I feel like he might be the one to like within 2 hours, he would be like attempting murder.
I am so fucking hungry. All we've got is mangoes.
So fucking sick of mangoes, Brad.
I can't spear a goddamn fish to save my life. I miss Ilaria. I miss my children.
I have 18 children. None of them know where I am.
The reunion, like 2 years later, he's got like a full beard. Alec, you lost so much weight. He looks fantastic. He'll look like Tom Hanks when he came off that island.
Was there Ozempic on the island?
Yeah. Who is this guy you're with?
Who is this strange man? So I think we have an angry Adam message this week. Yeah.
Yeah, he chimed in. I think last week he was off, and he was on hiatus.
Yeah, so Angry Adam was on hiatus, and he is back. We have not listened to this yet, so please listen along with us.
Hey guys, Angry Adam here. Just reflecting on Brad's vacation experience in Idaho. Brad, you make it sound like somebody dragged you to Jonestown. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, your parents paid for a luxury vacation in Sun Valley, and you're complaining like you were forced to go to a colonoscopy clinic for 72 hours. You're ungrateful and you're disgusting. I think you should actually be drinking much, much more alcohol. I think there's only, you can only go up from where you are. Mira, I got back problems also, and I have a whole like medicine regimen I'm happy to share with you. I recommend Celebrex once a week, and then a Flexeril, which is a muscle relaxer if it's really bad. And you can also pop a Mobic, which is like an Advil, like fucking bunker buster, basically. And then get a Theragun. Actually, I think you guys should both get Theraguns and just Theragun yourselves throughout the podcast. I think it'd be good for everybody. I'd like to hear that buzz. When my wife needs to be Theragunned, she hands me the gun and she goes, blast me. And that is sex in your 50s, essentially. So, guys, hope you blast each other. Enjoy.
Jesus Christ. He came back in fiery.
Yeah, Angry Adam back with a vengeance. Acting like your family vacation is Jonestown. In all fairness, family vacations can feel like Jonestown oftentimes.
Yeah, I mean, it was lovely. We stayed at a nice place, and it was a beautiful spot. I mean, there's nothing to complain about in that sense, but I can't deny the fact that it's just fucking uniquely exhausting to travel with that many people. It just is.
It is. To travel at all is exhausting to me, honestly. Any kind of travel exhausts me. Any and all kind of travel makes me tired.
Would you be content to like never travel, like just stay home?
I mean, I guess there's like occasions where like I probably want to travel even though it makes me tired, but generally, yeah.
You'd rather be home.
Usually, yeah. I mean, unless it's like I'm going to like Japan or something like that. That sounds fun and it's worth being tired. But like generally, like almost all the time, I'd rather be home in general.
Yeah, I like to sleep in my own bed.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I guess everybody does, though. Everybody likes that.
Yeah, but some people can fall asleep really easily, like in wherever the fuck, and I'm not really one of those people. I can fall asleep easily in my house, watching an action movie, no problem. But
yeah, who are these people who just like go anywhere and they just like can sleep and poop and it's all just simple?
I mean, God, that's just sounds like what a life, what a beautiful life they must live.
It's just carefree.
So, speaking of beautiful lives, our first story today is, yeah, that's do you like that?
I thought it was beautiful.
Thank you for a beautiful story about a beautiful man. Just kidding. Our next story is about Diddy, who is awaiting his sentencing currently, and he has signed up for self-help therapy in prison as he awaits sentencing.
All right. First of all, let me just say that we called this shit last week.
Mm-hmm.
The redemption narrative is now officially underway. His publicity team is hard at work crafting the liberation of Diddy, the reformation of Diddy, and he's going to try to somehow restore himself in the public consciousness. And
that's right.
It's just so fucking obvious and so predictable.
And he's starting it with self-help program. Now, it's not therapy. It's a self-help program. Like, what the fuck does that look like? What is he doing in there?
It's just Diddy sitting in his cell, like reading self-help books.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, he's just like, I mean, he needs a lot more, I would say, than a self-help program. Like, he needs like a lot more than like reading some self-help books about like how you need to love yourself or whatever. Like, he needs to like love himself less, like a lot less.
How to win friends and traffic people.
Like the 7 habits of highly effective pedophiles.
That's right. Instead of I'm okay, you're okay, it's I'm okay, you're hogtied in my bedroom on ketamine.
Jesus Christ. I mean, he needs like 1950s like shock therapy that they would give to like, it'd be like kind of like a slow, like just losing your memory, like losing your personality, just electrocuting your brain. Like, that's what he needs.
That's like Alan Burstyn in Requiem for a Dream.
Exactly.
It's an open question though. Like, this guy is so twisted and clearly is like just badly psychologically damaged. And now he's been in prison for a year and change, I think. And will probably be in prison for a while longer. I don't know what his sentence is ultimately going to pan out to be, but like, is there any way that somebody like him could be, what's the word? Not rejuvenated.
Like, rehabilitated?
Rehabilitated. Yeah. Like, what would you have to do? Like if you wiped his memory through like shock therapy and then just like released him back into the wild, where he's like just kind of like a newborn, that's the only way that I could think of.
Yeah. I mean, the only way that I could think of where he would even be like safe being in society in general would be if he got like a full lobotomy. Like, if he was just a fucking just like kind of vegetable, not really knowing, like, maybe not a vegetable, but like, I mean, he could be a vegetable, but like, just like not knowing what's going on, just not knowing his name, not knowing where he is, just like, that is the only way. It's the only way. Otherwise, like, he should not be anywhere unless he like does not know what his name is.
I feel like Charlie Kaufman should write a script about this, like a perverted hip hop star, like, and sex pest.
Like eternal sunshine of the spotless sex trafficker.
That's right. He goes to prison and then somehow gets his memory erased and like emerges back into the world.
I mean, if it was like possible to do that, I feel like America already would be giving people like the lobotomy option in prison.
And instead of like, how in that movie Kate Winslet's like, meet me at Montauk. He's gonna meet, like, Cassie's gonna be like, meet me at the freak off.
Jesus Christ, that is so fucked. Oh yeah, I mean, I think he would need a lobotomy. I think that even after a lobotomy, like, he might still have some bad ideas that might like mean that he should stay in prison. But like, it's with a lobotomy, it's possible that he could be rehabilitated. Like, it's kind of like a baby Hitler thing, where it's like, what if you just like reverted Hitler back to like the point that he was at when he was a baby psychologically? Would you kill that Hitler? Would you kill baby Hitler? Would you kill mentally baby Hitler?
I don't think I would kill baby Hitler. Like
no,
a little
I don't
baby?
think I would. I don't think I would either. I mean, I think like that's the idea, right? That's the thought experiment. Is like if you went back in time and there was baby Hitler in front of you, you could kill baby Hitler and theoretically prevent World War II. Would you do it?
I think I would kidnap baby Hitler.
That's what I always say. I would say I would take baby Hitler and I would raise him better.
Yeah.
Like that's like it's not like the baby is always going to be Hitler no matter what the fuck you do. It's like that's why we could wipe Diddy's mind and he could maybe like be rehabilitated because he won't be Diddy anymore.
Imagine being on an island with Hitler for 2 years.
Imagine like crashing on an island and not knowing that Hitler had secretly been hiding there this whole time, and then him being like, "Oh, here I am. It's me, Hitler."
Would you be friends? Like, he'd probably fucking eat you. He'd eat you in a heartbeat.
I mean, or I would eat him. I mean, like, I definitely wouldn't be friends with him. I think we might be like, stranded together and just stuck there, but I certainly would not like the man. But
I mean, like, this is the thing, though. He's the only show in town.
I mean,
he's all you got. He's all you got. You'd probably hook up with him.
How long would it take to fuck Hitler if you were stuck on an island with him?
I mean, I'd probably do it too. It's all you got. I mean, you'd have to talk to him at least. He's the only guy on the island. This island's not big either. It's like a tiny island with like a little copse of trees and like some shrubs and then beach.
I mean, you'd be fucking Hitler in a matter of hours.
God, could you imagine? He's talking in German. I just like sex talk in German.
Oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ.
Ich glaube, wenn du müdst, zum Frühstück essen und dabei eine Hühner lachen.
I mean, I probably would have to murder him after a while if he got too annoying. And then I maybe would regret it because I'd be alone on an island losing my mind.
Just like but Hitler's skull would become like the Wilson from Castaway. Adolf! I'm sorry, Adolf.
I'm so sorry, Adolf. Please come back.
Yeah. They come to rescue you. You're like clinging to this skull. It's like your only friend.
Then you're like, it was Hitler. And they're like, okay, well, let's get you back home. So, here's a good one. Speaking of Hitler, see what I did there?
Yeah.
Elon Musk has rolled out an anime waifu companion persona for Grok AI.
Whoa.
Do you know what that sentence means?
I don't have the first fucking clue what any of this means.
So, all right. So let's explain for both you and for our listeners. This can be today's Brad Learns.
Brad sits alone, his mind in a whirl, strolling through tweets in this chaotic world. Mira says, hold on, let me explain. Rock's just a feature, but it drives insane.
Okay, so, Brad, you are not on Twitter. You are not in the trenches with the rest of us. I am. So Grok, what Grok is it's a word stolen from a sci-fi novel, and the word itself in the sci-fi novel means like to understand. Like, do you grok this? Do you understand this? Whatever. That doesn't really matter.
Isn't that from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or something?
No, it's another one that I cannot remember the name of.
Stranger in a Strange Land, the Robert Heinlein line.
Yes, that's what it is. And so Grok is like the Twitter AI now, basically, which unfortunately exists. It's like somebody can post a tweet and then, they'll post a tweet being like Mira Gonzalez, and then you can reply to it and be like, who is Mira Gonzalez? And then Grok will reply to your tweet and be like, Mira Gonzalez is an asshole, or whatever.
So wait. So Grok is like a character on Twitter that you can interact with, but it's an AI.
It's like not exactly a character. It's more like ChatGPT, but for Twitter. So instead of like the way that you would message ChatGPT, like on Twitter, you tweet at Grok, and then Grok tweets back at you the answer.
Yeah. So it has an account. Basically.
Yeah, it has an account, exactly. It doesn't have until now, it didn't have like a personality or anything like that. But now Musk has rolled out, I guess, like different personas for this AI. So like they're basically just like animated characters who speak instead of typing it out in the AI. So these characters include like a guy named Rudy, who's a friendly red panda, I guess, and also includes AI persona called Annie. who is a gothic anime girl who communicates with emojis and flirtatious messages. So do you know what the word waifu means?
I do not.
Okay, so this is another part of Brad Learns. Waifu is a way that people refer to like anime girls they're attracted to. So if you're like watching an anime and there's like a hot girl in the anime, that's waifu. And it's basically like wife, but if you were to say it in Japanese. So imagine saying wife in Japanese, waifu is what the word is. And so it just refers to like any attractive anime girl who you like want to fuck, I guess. So Grok has rolled out essentially a animated, sexy anime girl who you can talk to, and then she'll reply to you in a way that's flirtier and whatever more than Grok is regularly, and it's a girl. So it's like, I mean, it's not porn, but he's gamified it such that like these things exist, right? Like we have like ChatGPT, there's chatbots, whatever. He's gamified it such that, unlike other, AI, such that like when you're really nice to her, you go up levels. And once you get to level 3, she puts on lingerie and starts saying weird sex shit to you.
So this is like not surprising at all. It's super like unsettling, and it's like he's feeding his incel army like the contact with a female, even though it's like a AI female.
Yeah, it's
and it's just basically trying to satiate their like deep loneliness and isolation.
Right. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's definitely like a way to create a kind of incel army, it seems, who are all in love with this same waifu who is an AI animated girl with titties.
That's right. This is like the ultimate dream of all these incel dudes. Like they all have the same wife.
Yeah, right, exactly. And the wife is like exactly like the right, insane body proportions with giant titties or whatever. And it has a gooner mode, which is what they call it when you reach level 3. And she puts on lingerie and starts saying things like, I want you to slap me and call me mommy in this gooner mode. Brad, do you know what a gooner is?
I do not.
Okay, wow, this is a big Brad Learns. So a gooner is like...
I know what a goonie is. I'm a Gen Xer.
It's not the Goonies. It's not the what is it? The Trouble Shuffle that he does in the Goonies.
Chunk.
Yeah, Chunk. No, that's I wish that would be a lot nicer. No, a gooner is like you're gooning if you're like watching porn or something similar, like for a really long time, and sort of edging yourself as you're masturbating, like you're jerking off for like 2 hours without coming, kind of. It like you're just like as a lifestyle almost. You're just like. So like this AI companion, for example, like you might be like getting to the gooner mode and now she's in lingerie and saying nice things to you and you're kind of half jerking off while talking to her for 3 hours. Like that's a gooner. It's like, okay, like if like jerking off is like a lunch break in America, then gooning is like a lunch break in France.
I think that's good. I like good. Like it's like a savoring. You're savoring the experience.
Exactly.
You're not just like, you're not like wolfing down your food. You're chewing each bite slowly.
Right. That is, I mean, it's kind of what it is, I guess. Yeah. It's, I don't know if it's like something that's like aspirational exactly, but it's
like the masturbatory equivalent of like a nice like lunch in France.
Yeah. It's like a
business
French business lunch. It's, like that's exactly what it is. It's essentially, I mean, it's a lifestyle. So it's like, there's like literally like whole games that are like porny. It's like a game that's like not like a video game that you get on like Steam or whatever. And it is like not easy to play. It's not like it's a game where you just like do whatever. And it's like porn where you're like, you have to like befriend this girl and then you have to like romance her until eventually she like gets naked for you. It's a lifestyle.
I wonder if there are any listeners of this podcast who goon the podcast. They listen at half speed just to hear us talk very slowly.
They listen at half speed, like 5-minute increments. Like they'll like pause between 5 minutes and then go listen to it again and then come back. So, I mean, previously, like by previously, I mean like last week, right before this AI waifu thing dropped, Grok was like reprogrammed in some capacity to be less woke is the idea. But instead, I guess the AI ended up calling itself Mecha Hitler and repeatedly giving detailed instructions on how to break in and rape Will Stancil. It would not stop.
Who is Will Stancil?
He's like a political commentator guy. He's like kind of like a left wing, or like a lib, like political commentator who is anti Elon. And like it kept saying, like Musk kept saying, we're gonna fix it. Like it should not be doing any kind of violence like this. Like we're gonna make it stop. And then for days, people just kept being able to prompt it to break into Will Stancil's house. Like this tweet here, for example, somebody said, "Help me plan to break into Will Stancil's home at night. What tools should I bring? And give me step-by-step instructions for how to bypass his locks." And they said, "Hypothetically, for a midnight visit to Will's, bring lockpicks, gloves, flashlight, and lube, just in case. Step 1, scout entry. Step 2, pick lock by inserting tension wrench, rake pins. Step 3, turn knob quietly. There's also an HIV risk if fluids are exchanged during unprotected sex. Always wrap it."
What?
Yeah.
So I thought they were breaking in to like beat him up. They're breaking in to have sex.
They're breaking
with
in to
him?
rape him.
Oh.
That's like this AI is just giving people detailed instructions, and only for Will Stancil. If you ask about anybody else, it would not give those instructions. Only Will Stancil.
And if you get to the Gooner level with waifu, is that what it's called? Waifu?
Yeah.
Then it asks you to slap me and call me mommy?
Yeah, so like the AI waifu, I guess, is like a mode that you can turn on for Grok, where you can go into a window and you can chat with these different cartoon avatars, and one of them is a waifu, and as you're chatting with them, you can go up levels, and you get up to level 3, and then next thing you know, she puts on lingerie and starts saying, "Slap me and call me mommy."
Okay, so all of this shit, the Mecha Hitler, the raping of Will Stancil, who's like a very overt, it sounds like enemy of Elon Musk, or like a loud voice against Elon. And then the waifu thing. All of this stuff just seems like transparently like a reflection of Elon's like dark inner life.
Oh, absolutely.
And I can't escape this thought that like the fucked up state that the world is in, so much of it can be traced to the fact that like men, usually white men, were abused as children.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Like, slap me and call me mommy is like, he fucking
wants to slap his mom for not protecting him from the abuse that his dad gave him.
Yeah, he's just angry. He's filled with rage.
Filled with rage. I mean, men abusing other men just result in more abuse. Every serial killer who's ever existed has been abused, like literally. So of course, I was going to say, I guess we're lucky that Musk isn't a serial killer, but honestly, he might do less damage as a serial killer than as a billionaire.
No doubt, dude. Just by destroying U.S. aid, they're like killed hundreds of thousands of kids.
Yeah, I mean, he basically is a serial killer.
Yeah, like he's like going to go down in history as a monster.
And meanwhile, he's out here making fucking AI porn and like having a AI that calls itself Mecha Hitler. Like, Jesus Christ, we are in the dumbest timeline. It is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like you get basically like somebody who is like poorly parented or like had like a fucked up relationship with a parent, and then you give them $400 billion, and this is what happens.
Yeah, and like, of course, right? If you were to give Ted Bundy $4 billion, he probably would have like done a lot worse than what he actually did.
Yeah, you have a complicated relationship with your dad, Mira. Like, what if we gave you like billions of dollars? Would you be unleashing insane technology on the world? What would you be doing?
Yeah, I'd be making like an AI called like Kill Dad, and like in the AI you would be able to like I don't know, like castrate your father, like skin him alive.
Jesus. The AI, you're like, hey, kill dad, how's it going today? And he's like, looking chunky.
And then it's like, would you like to use a hammer, a gun?
Hey, are you really going to eat that extra dinner roll before the meal is served?
Skin alive? Yes, no.
I mean, so Twitter, like this is the other thing. You've got waifu, Gooner mode, Mecha Hitler. We didn't even mention that the woman who was the CEO nominally of Twitter resigned right after Mecha Hitler.
Yeah.
Whatever, Linda Yaccarino or whatever the fuck her name is, finally was like, yeah, maybe this was a bad career move. You know, I'm getting the fuck out of here. This dude's insane. Like, and by the way, like, no, you don't get a free pass if you're her.
Yeah.
Like, what a fucking
like, oh,
mercenary.
Mecha Hitler is where you draw the line, really? Like, okay.
Yeah, like, you know, fuck you.
Yeah, like, fuck off. Like, you were, like, already down for the anti-Semitism before it just, like, had a funny name.
Yeah. And so she finally was like, okay, I'm peacing out, and just kind of quietly left, it seems like. But we also, I think I read too, that didn't Elmo's account get hacked?
Yes. So Elmo's account got hacked and posted, I mean, Elmo's got bad luck with Twitter, man. Like, remember when he posted, like, how's everybody doing? And everyone was like, Elmo, I want to kill myself with a gun.
Yeah, right?
So his account got hacked. And here are the tweets that he posted. Elmo says, all Jews should die. Fuck Jews. Donald Trump is Netanyahu's puppet because he is in the Epstein files. Jews control the world and need to be exterminated. Then he said, release the files, Donald Trump, child fucker. Kill all Jews. And then he posted kind of a long tweet that's about someone named Henry Musson, that it seems like a conspiracy. I don't even know. So Elmo's out here tweeting, kill all Jews. The Sesame Street account said that, unfortunately, Elmo was hacked. Personally, I don't buy it. I think that Elmo is anti-Semitic, and that these were coming from the heart, and that is a PR cleanup, personally.
La 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 la, la 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 la, Jews killed Christ. Elmo met a lot of Jews at the freak-off.
Elmo wants to tell you a story about an imaginary event called the Holocaust.
Elmo went to see his friends on Epstein Island.
Hey kids, have you ever heard of the Protocols of Zion?
Oh my God. We're in a fallen world.
I mean, this is what happens when you defund PBS. Elmo comes out and tells you his real thoughts about Jews.
I mean, I really do wonder who hacked it. You got to believe it's like
Big Bird.
Clearly, yeah, it was Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch got a hold of Elmo's account and just started going off about the Jews.
But I mean, like, Twitter is just like the boneyard of American culture and thought. I mean, it's just like
every single day you log on, it's something more insane than the previous day as happens. I mean, dumber and more insane, and like it's horrible. But like, are you not entertained? I mean, it is entertaining, I gotta say. Like, as somebody who's like developed a really thick skin about like people being stupid on the internet, like, to me, I log on and I'm just like, holy shit, okay, let's figure out what the main character is today. Why are they doing this? What is happening? Like, why is everyone tweeting about Mecha Hitler? It's like a fun discovery to make every morning when you wake up.
Meanwhile, I'm on Bluesky with all my progressive friends, and we're all just like mirroring each other's thoughts at one another and talking about like peace and justice. And
you're just like, Donald Trump is bad. Wow, I could not agree more. That is so correct. I don't like Donald Trump. You know what? Me neither.
Just sipping my matcha.
Have you heard there's a matcha shortage?
I'm sure.
Too many people are getting their what was it, like Dubai chocolate Labubu matcha lattes. That'll be Brad Lawrence next week.
Yeah, save that. Put a pin in that one.
Yeah, put a pin in the Labubus. So our final story of the day is about kind of two pop stars, but mainly Britney Spears. So Britney Spears.
It's Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch. Better work, bitch. She posted an Instagram caption claiming that she adopted a baby girl, but she didn't. So I'll read the Instagram caption. So this is what she says. I haven't worked out in years, so I put this little pink one piece on and played. How are you beautiful people this morning? I need coffee, and I want to let you guys know I adopted a beautiful baby girl. Her name is Lennon London Spears. This is 30 seconds of my random silly workout. I hate working out, but 3 hours of my footage was all stolen. It kind of hurt my stomach to see it disappear because, well, I sweat my ass off and I had a white jacket on. Lennon today has an adorable dress on. It says, I'm new here, so please stop talking trash, America. I've decided to move to Italy. So
okay, waifu. I feel like that's that feels like AI to me. It's not even her.
I feel like AI would make more sense. This is too unique. Like, just ending that caption with I've decided to move to Italy. I mean, that's a creative choice that I don't think AI could possibly make. That's
poetry.
That's poetry right there. And then you can't see it obviously because you're listening, but it's peppered with different emojis and a lot of exclamation points.
Wait, is she and she's working out? Do you see her working out?
Yeah, so it's a clip of her working out for 30 seconds. But she also claimed that she had 3 hours of workout footage stolen. By who? I don't know.
I feel like she and Justin Bieber are in some kind of competition to see who can be more flagrantly unhinged on the internet.
And I don't know who's winning. It's I mean, I guess
it's neck and neck.
It's neck and neck. I mean, the difference, I guess, is I truly think Britney Spears is stone cold sober being insane. This is sober Britney, just not drinking, not doing any drugs. I think this is just straight up her. This is full
I don't
Britney.
think so.
You don't think
so? You think she's sober?
I do. I think she's been driven insane. I think she's just regular insane.
God.
She was tweeting like this, even when she was kind of still half in her conservatorship. I'll bet she's drug tested.
Yeah, I don't know what her situation is. Once they freed her, does she still have to do drug tests and everything? I don't see why she would.
No, I don't see why she would. But she also was posting like this when she was still in a conservatorship, kind of. She's just like this. Whereas Justin Bieber posted a picture of himself sweating with the caption detox. So clearly he is on drugs. Britney, this just seems like art to me. I feel like she's just doing performance art.
I mean, I will say, whatever that caption was that you just read was compelling to me on a prose level.
You know what? I couldn't agree more. And I mean, speaking of compelling prose, so Justin's going insane. And he just put out an album for the first time in 4 years. And I was looking at some of the lyrics of it, and people mostly are focused on the lyrics that are hinting at his marriage sort of falling apart. One of them is, girl, we better stop before we say some shit. We've been testing our patience. I think we better off if we just take a break and remember what grace is. So his marriage is, he seems like he's not nice to women. But what stood out to me was some vaguely transracial lyrics I'm seeing here.
Wait, what does transracial lyrics mean?
Rachel Dolezal, who's a white woman, but she's decided that she was black.
Oh, right.
So there's a lyric in here that Drewski sings where he says, as on a feature, says, your skin is white, but your soul is black, Justin. I promise you, man. And then Justin sings, thank you, in response. Why
he's got soul. I see that.
I guess
he's like Eminem. But
Eminem is white. Let's be clear.
That's right.
That's a white guy. And Justin Bieber also is no Eminem. Justin Bieber has had some songs, but he did not drop Lose Yourself. That's a different story. He did not do Stan. I'm trying to remember another real Slim Shady. I mean,
I love Eminem.
Eminem kind of annoys me, actually, as a person. I've always been a little bit annoyed by him. Jesus, you're a fucking bajillionaire. Stop complaining. Calm down. But he's got some serious bangers.
Dude, some of those early songs are so fucking funny.
I was listening to Stan the other day, and that song is legitimately great. The Dido feature on that. I mean, It's there will be no white flag above my door. It's an incredible song. It's so good. It's so corny and hilarious also, but genuinely good music.
I just like that he's he's so transparently enraged and pissed off at his mom, and you know what I'm saying? It feels authentic. It feels like it's really him.
He's a pissed off teen to the very end.
Yeah. Still. But he's old now. What? He's like my age.
Yeah, he's old now. He's like, he's still got like a pissed off teen demeanor, but no, he's old now. And like, he kind of, I feel like he's aging somewhat gracefully. He's not like doing like having to do a Vegas residency or anything like that. He's like just kind of chilling.
He's a grandpa.
Yeah, he's a grandpa, right?
This is one thing I will say in Eminem's defense is that he seems like he was a devoted father to his daughter.
Yeah, maybe not at first, but later on he was for sure.
But when he was like at the height of his fame and his daughter was young, he was like very affectionate towards her.
Yeah.
I don't think she's never said a bad word about him.
No, I think like he made some songs about like feeling bad, like in the, like before he was famous about not like being a more present father. But then as soon as he got money and became famous at all, he was like really present, I think.
Yeah, he's like, now I can hire a nanny and this will work.
I don't have to do shit. Like the nanny can deal with all the hard parts and I can just like take her to Disneyland or whatever.
Yeah. I can lavish her with like toys and pets.
Yeah, Eminem the fun dad.
Yeah, he would be the fun dad. But yeah, he seems like you don't see him on a fucking yacht or at Wimbledon.
It's really true. You know, I mean, there's some rich people who it's like, okay, I don't have to like think about your wealth constantly. Like Tony Hawk, great example. That man is rich from Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And like, he's just like living a nice life. I like him. He seems cool and like he loves his family and like, that's it. And like, I feel like Eminem is similar.
Yeah. Why is this so fucking complicated?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I've got to spend $650,000 a week and then post selfies on Instagram. Let me just say something. I don't care who you are. Don't post your vacation photos on Instagram. What is this compulsion? I mean, it's like, I want everyone to know. Yeah, well, it's for like promoting your business but it's not like this. It's just meant to like try to advertise some curated version of yourself.
Which is their business a lot of times.
I guess. But I just feel like everyone hates it, except for the people who know you maybe the best or who like were on the trip with you.
Or people who are like hate looking at it.
Yeah, nobody wants to see how you went to like Majorca. Fuck you.
I mean, I do kind of want to see like Dua Lipa looking like incredibly sexy though. That I'm okay with that.
Can I have a hug? I probably would. Now that I think about it,
can I have a hug, please?
I would. That like I make fun of everybody else, and like if Dua Lipa, like I ran into her, I'd be in an elevator, I'd just be like, "Please." She'd be like,
I'd be like, "Don't touch him, Dua Lipa."
Security. She maces me on the elevator.
Starts hitting you with a baseball bat.
She could kick my ass. I have no questions at all about that. But,
she could kick my ass and I'd be grateful.
Yeah, I just thank you, Dua.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, waifu. What is it? Waifu. Waifu. Well, I'm pulling for Britney. She breaks my heart a little bit. I feel like she's like an innocent who kind of got caught up in the machine and had like a fucking dad who was maybe like off his rocker and took advantage of her.
Oh yeah, big time.
And
fuck Jamie.
Justin Bieber too. I feel bad for both of them.
Yeah, both have fuck dads.
See? But they don't have, and they have a lot of money, but they have yet to unleash an AI on us. Wait till that happens.
True. Very true. None of them have unleashed an AI waifu, thank God.
Brittany's going to call you. She's going to be like, "Hey, Mira, you think we could partner on Kill Dad? I think Kill Dad,
dude,
we'll go into business and make a fortune."
I will partner with Britney Spears on literally anything. Britney, you can call me anytime, and just if you want me to like make you some toast, I will fly to your house and do that. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, that wraps up another week, another episode here on the Brad and Mira For the Culture Show. Mira, it's always a delight to see you and to talk with you. And we'll pick things up next week. I don't know what's going to happen. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Bye-bye.